How long did it take for you to be diagnosed? I'm in the process of being diagnosed with Crohn's now. How much time do you have? I think it all started when I was about 23 years old. When I was diagnosed, it came on very, very sudden. I was away at work, a 7-day stint out in the mines, so I was about 3 hours away from work. It started off with severe stomach cramps. My stomach felt like it was completely on fire, constipated, fatigued. It wasn't working. I wasn't doing any favors to myself because I was just throwing Nurofen, everything in my stomach, not knowing at this time that Nurofen with Crohn's disease is probably the most worst thing you could take. So I tried to push through this whole week of work. It was about my third day, I think, to tell my boss I had to go home. So 3 hours drive home. So hard trying to drive home. It was such a long drive. Just, oh man, I can't even explain it. I managed to get straight into a doctor as soon as I got home after a couple of x-rays and everything else the doctors needed to do. He came back and said it was an appendicitis, so he sent me straight to the little local country hospital that we're in at the time. So they did another x-ray there as well, and they sort of said it wasn't an appendicitis. So they still monitored me that night, put me on different drugs, kept me just trying to get the pain away so I get some sleep as well. They didn't have the specialists there or the equipment to go any further. So there's another hospital 2 hours away. So the next morning, they pumped me full of morphine. I was in the ambulance, so they took me in the ambulance there. So you get the green whistles as well. When I got to the next hospital 2 hours away, this is where they gave me more MRIs, more x-rays, more blood tests. In the hospital probably for another day before a gastrologist walked into my room and said, "You have Crohn's disease." At that time, 23 years old, absolutely no idea what the hell Crohn's disease is, never heard of it before. But when he's telling me I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, that was foreign to me. So I was in hospital for probably another 5 weeks after being told that. And that new diagnosis kicked in a whole new journey for me. I have had some easy times, but honestly, the 20 years that followed was full of medications, pain, more hospital visits, constant bloating, missed events, more time off work, plenty of health hazards. 3 years ago, it all came to an end. From constant amounts of prednisone medication, which was really the only thing that was working. Nothing else was working. I tried so many other medications. So I got to the point where I was medicating prednisone, which probably led me to having an emergency surgery when my bowel perforated. So yeah, this story can go on for a lot more. I've actually tried to keep this very, very short. So yeah, it's been a wild ride, but you're not alone. So if you're in the middle of figuring things out, trust your gut, literally, and never stop pushing for answers, because early diagnosis and the right support can change everything.